Now here's the beautiful thing then about communion. When we take communion, the first thing that we take is the loaf. And what do we say the loaf is? It's his body. And then we've already talked about the fact that the day that he was crucified, since I was put in him, who else was crucified? Mike was. And so communion is not this thing where we're serious and you need to discern your sins, brother, and are you feeling guilty enough before you do this? But communion is a celebration where I take this loaf, this bread, and I know that when he was crucified, I was crucified. And when I put that in my mouth and I crush that, this old life that plagued me, the one that I hated so much, the one that I've tried to change through good or through bad, is actually crushed and destroyed with him. And I love communion because it's a big celebration. I like it, and sometimes I'll sit there and just go, because I'm glad that the old life is crucified and put to death and destroyed. And communion isn't what the Catholics say, transubstantiation, and it's not what the evangelicals say, a symbol. It is actually a spiritual reality that is connecting me to heaven right now. And the proof that it's a spiritual reality is this: people who took it wrongly were dying. Now that doesn't happen out of something that's a symbol. That comes out of a spiritual reality that I'm celebrating facts here, spiritual facts that my old life has been crucified with Christ. And now what's the next thing I take?